All right, today we're going to be playing Adrenaline, and we're going to be playing the solo play DLC. You can download the PDF online and play it, it's official. For today, I'm just going to go ahead and explain a little bit and then we'll get right into it. So, what is going to happen here is there are 3 enemies. Here we have Destructor, we have Echo, and I painted these. And this is Banshee. That's right. I'm going to be playing as Sprog. There are also 2 other characters, and that is, man, I don't remember their names, but this military guy. Anyway, I painted these ones up. They just come the standard color of the base, but I wanted a little more shading and some flair on these guys, so that's why mine look a little different than yours might. So we're going to be Sprog here, and he is going to spawn, just like in the regular game. We're going to draw 2, and he gets to spawn at one of these 2 places. I think looking at the board here, I want to spawn at red. So I'm going to be spawning right here in the red room alongside that woman. And then I have the tag back grenade, and I'll have that in my personal pile here. In this game, our goal is going to be to kill each of these characters once before I get killed twice. I don't know how easy that is to accomplish, but I guess we're going to find out, right? So I got to kill them each once. I can't kill this guy twice and this guy once, for example. It has to be each of them once. Their boards are here, and they have their own damage tokens, and I'll have my damage tokens. And I'll be placing them on here. Once this is filled up all the way to the first skull, they're dead. This is an overkill skull spot. This can possibly move. We'll see how that works later on. There are different weapons around the board. You'll notice that there are 3 spawn points, blue, red, and yellow. For the red spawn point and the yellow and the blue, we each have respective weapons. So the blue are going to be here, the yellow are going to be here, and the red ones are going to be here. At the spawn points, there's also this. That's where you would pick up a weapon, for example. These are ammo cubes, and that is how we're going to refill our ammo here. You can see I have 3 to start with, and I can get up to 3 in total of each color. And you'll use those with your different weapons to be able to turn them sideways, or what you would do is play the card face down, but I'm going to turn mine sideways to show that it's used. To reload it at the end of your turn, you will need to pay the cost, and that is right up here in the corner. Right here will show you what I will do on my turn, and you get to do 2 of these in any order, or the same thing multiple times. So you can move 3 spaces, you can move and pick up, or you can attack. And then that's the reload symbol, right? Also, you can see here on this board, as I take damage, if I were to have 3 damage, for example, I would get to move 2 and pick up 1 instead of just that. So it opens up a new action. This one will move and attack. Open it up as you get hurt in the game and take damage. Your adrenaline goes up. Name of the game is Adrenaline, and that's what will happen. I noticed that I forgot to put one of these out in this space, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we should be ready to play Adrenaline. So I'll go ahead and take the first move. Pull up my chair. My guy spawned here. Sprog is his name. We have the tag back grenade. This essentially lets me put a mark on somebody else if I get damaged on that turn. So a mark is going to be on their player board up top, like so. And that means that the next time I damage them, they would get that damage. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. I think what I need first is a weapon, right? I can't attack without a weapon. I don't remember if you start with a weapon. I don't think so. And I'm not going to look it up. What I'm going to do is just start with a weapon. Oh, I should also mention that in the normal game, line of sight is like this. So this Banshee here, she could see him in this room. She could see anyone in this room and any in her own room. She could not see into red or into purple. The way I like to play it is a little different, and I think it's more fun. I don't know. You don't have to play it like that, but the way I play it is, if she's standing here, she can see anywhere in a line. So if she was here, she could not see this, for example. And that's how I'm going to be playing it. I like it because it makes the board a little bit bigger. And I don't know if it works well in solo because of how they've designed it, but we're going to find out, right? If I totally swamp them, that's probably the reason why. I doubt I will totally destroy them, though. So let's go ahead and commence. What I think I need is a weapon. We have these 3 weapons on red to look at. We have the flamethrower. We have the tractor beam and the electro scythe. Well, the flamethrower and the tractor beam look cool, but they have a lot of cost to be able to do the extra actions on them. Otherwise, it's just 1 damage or 2 in a straight line. And there's a whole weapon manual for stuff like that that we can go into if I need to. But I think what I want is the electro scythe. This scythe deals a damage to everyone in your space. It also can deal 2 if you spend 2 extra to everybody in your space. So that's pretty sweet. So what we're going to do is pick that weapon up. When we do pick up a weapon, the top cube is already paid for. So that's nice. If we were to pick up a weapon, for example, this Heat Seeker over here on the blue, we would only pay 1 red and 1 yellow, ignoring the top one. But on reloads, we would have to do all that. On reloads, this is only going to be a blue, so we have that to do. So the action that we took there was the move and pick up action. So we have 1 more action, and that is going to be, that's going to be an attack. Everyone in our space. Now, in the solo game, you're also attacking the spawn point. So I can attack this spawn point as well. That will short circuit her. And we'll show you how that works here in just a second. So to do that, I need to turn this card sideways. So the electro scythe is not in use, or, well, it's in use, but we can't use it at the moment. And we deal 1 damage to everyone in our space. Now, when we do that, we're going to put a damage marker right there on her. She takes the damage. The other thing is we short circuit. This gets flipped upside down, meaning for every point of damage, I damage up here that color. Well, there's only 1 red, so we're actually sitting pretty for that. So that's pretty sweet. I could also spend an additional red and blue to go ahead and deal an extra damage to each of them, but I don't want to because there's no extra damage there needed, and it would only be 1 on her. I don't think I want that right now. So she's short-circuiting this round. We have to then refill everything like you do in the regular game. We got this new card coming out. It's going right there. And we'll have the ability to pick up other weapons. I think another weapon I might want over here is this shotgun or railgun. Deals 3 damage, just pushes away, 3 damage to a wall. This one's easier to reload. It still does the 3 damage, although you're not shooting through walls. Anyway, so I need to make my way over to yellow to be able to do that. But it is not my turn. It is the enemy's turn. I actually skipped a step, but I think it's okay. In the solo variant, you're supposed to program the bots first and foremost. So what I'm going to do instead is just grab these 3. Normally, I would take the first 3 cards. So if we're going to get a yellow, this would go on Mr. Yellow over here. He would get the teleporter. Another yellow and then a blue. We're going to draw until we get a red. Okay, I'll just discard that. So we got the 3 different things that they're going to be doing. And since red's short-circuited, they won't be able to do that anymore. But they get to go now. And once your turn is done, you resolve the opponent's turn in order from top to bottom. And that would be teleporter. So yellow's going to go first, then blue, then red. It's orange, but there's no red, right? And so we're going to go ahead and go with the teleporter. Teleporter bot teleports, the bot teleports to your space. So he's coming here to our space. He's joining us in that little red corner. And then the bot gives us 1 damage. If it's adrenaline, which means if this is up here, if it's active, then he would also give us 1 mark. Okay, so we resolved Destructor's turn, the yellow robot, and then we go now on to the Newton. What the Newton does is the bot moves moves you closer to itself up to 2 squares in a straight line. It doesn't move. If the bot can't see you, it gives you 1 damage, and also 1 mark if both its adrenaline actions are unlocked. When moving, the bot prefers to move you 2 squares closer if possible. If it leaves with multiple options, it chooses the one that leaves you closest to the room that matches the color it's programmed in. Okay, so he's going to move us 1 and 2 in a straight line, but it cannot move us in a straight line. So I guess we would stay there and we would take 1 damage from it, essentially. So that's not good, right? Next up, we have the targeting scope on red, but they were short-circuited, so they do not go. All right, cool. We're going to discard these. That was their actions. We move these down. We bring up a new card. Okay, we got another red. It's nice that red didn't get to go on their turn and attack us. Oh, at the end of our turn, we could have brought this back by spending 1 cube. I'll do that now to get our scythe back, right? Okay, so what I think I want to do is attack again. If I attack again, red's not going, and we gotta program the bots first, don't we? I will say that I'm doing this a little bit wrong because I was supposed to have do this first, so you program the bots, right? So they're all going to be acting. Let's see. So we take this one, and this one. We're going to put those on the character matching the color. These will slide down, then we go, and we're preparing kind of for next turn. So what we might want to do is get rid of the blue card, for example. So I might want to go through that way to eventually get to yellow, to do shotgun, to get rid of the blue. We'll see what we can do here. So what I'm going to do is I could attack everyone in my space first, or I could go for here and attack her. I'm not really sure what to do. I think attacking her would be a better idea at the moment, because I could move 3 with Sprague, 1, 2, 3, as my 1 action, and then my 2nd action, attack. If I attack, it leaves her from attacking me. And I know what they're going to be doing on their turn because they're pre-programmed, and I can see it over there. So what's going to happen is yellow is going to be doing the tag back grenade, and the Newton is the one that sucks you in and will deal us a damage regardless. So it doesn't matter where we're at. Well, considering the tag back grenade, we got to remember that the bot moves 1 square closer to us and shoots us, and he can see us, so he's going to be dealing us a damage. I don't like that. I think it's beneficial to hit everyone in that room, but I don't have enough ammo to do the double, and that's what I want. So what we're going to do is move 3 here, get right in her face. Then we're going to spend this and just deal the 1 damage to her. And we're also dealing a damage to this and short circuits it. So that's pretty sweet. At the end of our turn, so we've done 2 actions. At the end of our turn, we could reload, but we don't have a blue to be able to reload this, which is kind of sad. So now the opponent gets to go after we go. So first off, we got the tag back grenade coming in. He is going to move 1 square closer, so he's there. He can see us. We're in line of sight because he sees out the door, right, and shoots us. And if the bot can see us, it gives us 1 damage mark, so we're going to take 1 yellow there. And or a total of 1 damage and 2 marks if both its adrenaline actions are unlocked, but they're not, so that's nice. Cool. Now because we're here, we can also move 2 and pick up 1. That will be nice here in a moment. Maybe. Yeah, we need to pick up some ammo. So next is going to be the blue's turn, and that is the Newton. The Newton says that the bot moves closer to itself up to 2 squares in a straight line. If the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage. Oh, if the bot can see you. I thought if it couldn't. So we'll just keep that damage from last time. Swap those around, not that it'll matter. And say that he damaged us this time. So that's all it's doing. It moves you in a straight line. Then we have another Newton as well. So the bot moves you closer to itself up to 2 squares in a straight line. So 1, 2. And then, that's kind of stinks because they moved us over there. And then red is going to shoot us for 1 damage. So we take that orange marker here from red. And we go right back around to preparing, we discard these. Preparing the bot decks. Red gets nothing, so we're just going to discard that. Or I mean blue, and then yellow and red get these. And we move these down, and we have prepared. Okay, look at that. 2, 1. We might be able to short circuit blue again. I'm not sure if short circuiting is the way to go. I think I need a gun. Right? So I can move 2, pick up one of these guns. This one's kind of cool, the Heat Seeker, but it takes a lot to reload. More than the shotgun. So what I really want is the shotgun. But the nice thing is that shoots a character that you cannot see, the Heat Seeker. Anyway, let's go ahead and move 1. Let's see. We need to pick up, right? So we need to move 2 and pick up, and we need red and blue. We definitely need blue, and we can only move 2 and pick up. We're already in a pickup spot. Could get ready for using the shotgun and pick up yellow, which I might just do. So I go 1, 2, pick up this, which gives us a card. So we get one of these. And that is a targeting scope we'll be able to use, and we get 2 yellow. So that'll come in handy later on, not so much right now. And for our next action, we're going to move again. 1. Yeah, we'll just stay there and we'll pick up this. It gives us a blue and 2. Ooh, we don't want that. What we want is more blue. What we really want is this double blue red, but we can only move 2 and pick up. So that's not very good. That's not very helpful for us. I think. I think we move here and we pick up this anyway, even if we only get to use it once. At the end of our turn, we can reload, but we cannot reload. We're going to place a new ammo out and a new gun. The bad guys get to go. Yellow is going to do the tag back grenade. So the bot moves 1 square closer to us. And then if the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage and 1 mark. And he can see us. So he's going to put a mark there and a damage there. So that's not very good either. Or a total of 1 or 2 if its adrenaline is up. And its adrenaline is not up, thankfully. Well, not thankfully, because we kind of want it up, right? Okay, and then red gets to go. So we've gone with yellow. Red gets to go. Red is move me 2 spaces closer. So we're back here because these stinking Newtons. And he's going to hit us for, let's see. So the Newton is the bot moves you closer to itself and does 1 damage to us. So he's going to deal us another damage. It does get us that though. What we can do though is do the tag back grenade. So we're going to put a mark on her. Next time we damage her, it's going to be extra. And then we also have this targeting scope that we'll be able to use as well later on. And now we're going back to programming, which means these 3 get assigned to their characters. And these get scooted down. And 3, there we go. Cool, cool. Then we get to go. What is our plan today? Well, we got the Heat Seeker. We could definitely spend that to deal 3 damage to somebody that we can't see. Currently, we can see everyone. That's the downside here. The upside is we could move and then attack. So why don't we go right here and deal 3 damage to the blue. So because we use this, we damage a character that we cannot see. So 1, 2, 3. They're in your first adrenaline mode. This goes sideways, sadly, and we at least did some good damage. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my next action, which is going to be, maybe some type of move and pickup. Let's go with, I can move 2 and pick up. Let's just go right here. We're getting the yellow and 2 red, and then we're done with our turn, so we're gonna respawn a new one there. We take 2 red because we're already full maxed out at yellow. At the end of our turn, we can reload, so we'll just reload that Heat Seeker. We still don't have a blue to reload. We do have the targeting scope, which lets us spend any to deal an extra damage. I think we might as well do that while we're here. Deal an extra damage to Banshee there, the blue, and we just spend an extra one of those to do so. Extra cube. Okay. Now we're back to it. Let's see. The bad guys are going to go in order. Teleporter. Yellow is going to teleport to our space and shoot us right in the tail. And that is going to be 1 damage from yellow to us from the teleport. Then, yeah. Okay, so we haven't done any damage to yellow yet. Then blue goes. Blue's going to also teleport right to our space. Same deal. 1 damage. I don't think I'm doing that well. I think I'm going to die. That's alright. Oh, I forgot to say that when they short circuit, which this guy short circuited once and this guy, this moves down 1 notch, these little, whatever they're called. So they die sooner, which is excellent. And you only get this in the, not in the base game, but in the extra that comes with Echo here and some other variants, which is pretty cool. I think it's worth it. Anyway, let's continue right along and go to red. They're going to do the tag back grenade. The bot moves 1 square closer to us, and if the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage and 1 mark. So boom, boom. We actually take this yellow mark back here. I forgot about that. Oh boy, that's not good. We have 1 more shot and we're dead. We got 1 respawn. We can respawn once, because if they kill us twice, we lose, which looks like that's going to happen, because I haven't even killed 1 of them yet. I think it's for my lack of weapons, but I do have them all in 1 space. If I could get a blue, which I don't think I can do. Well, I could do it. I could definitely do it. I can move, pick up a blue. It also gives me 2 yellow. Come in here, attack. I attack all of them for 2. That could be nice. So at least we're doing some damage here. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do on my turn. Make sure I did all these, yeah. Okay, so these are going to bite. We are going to take, let's see. We did not deal damage to any of the places. So 1, 2, and we will reshuffle these and draw a 3rd one. Yeah. That's going to be another yellow, so we got 1 blue, but I'm not going to attack the blue spawn point right yet. It is our turn. So what we could do, move, pick up. That gets us 2 yellow and a blue. Which isn't terribly helpful, but I'm also going to pick up another thing. So I'm going to move 2 again, pick up that gun I wanted a long time ago, which is going to be the shotgun. This should be very helpful in this game. So now we got 3 loaded weapons. We respawn this. We respawn ammo tokens. 2 blue and a yellow. That would have been nice earlier, huh? But we're going to be ready to fight them on our next turn, which is not good right now, because first up we have the targeting scope from yellow. And the bot's going to move 1 square closer to us, and he is going to deal 1 damage to us, which will indeed kill us. So I gotta take all these tokens off here, and then I will respawn on my next turn. But it's good that he killed us first, in a way, because the other guys can't do squat, can't do anything right now, because if we're dead, we are not here to be able to do that. And then we will respawn at a place here in a moment. Okay. So they go through their turns. We're going to reprogram the bots. Or no, they go through their turns. Yeah, we reprogram the bots. So they're going to take some new cards, yellow, red, and blue, yellow, yellow, red. Come on, yellow. Okay, so blue's not even going this turn. That's sweet. Pretty sweet. So just red is. We could attack the spawn point. I think I want to go back for that though. We are going to respawn ourselves. So we need to draw 2. We got red and blue. I think I want to spawn him. It's very tempting. Very tempting to spawn somewhere else. But what should we do? It's tempting to spawn in red and try to just get in there, but there's so many of them. I think it's better. Blue's teleporting to us. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna spawn in blue because I just don't want to keep taking damage all the time, right? So if I spawn in blue, I put that there. I get to keep the targeting scope. Great. Okay, let's put my targeting scopes down there. Keep these up here, and we'll turn them sideways when we need to. All right. So we programmed. It is now our turn. What I think we should do first, as much as I know I shouldn't do this, I'm gonna move here. Oh, I cannot do that because I can only move 1 and pick up. What I'm gonna do first is shoot where I cannot see with my Heat Seeker. That deals 3 damage to a particular character, whoever I want. I think I will do it to red. 1, 2, 3. When I do, this goes down here because that was the mark. That's pretty sweet. And it's just below the second, so some of their effects won't be going off, which is nice. Pretty nice. I still have 1 more action though, and I can move and pick up probably. I could also attack again, but I need to be able to see them with my other cards, so that's not going to work. I could also pick up another weapon, but I think there's a max, and I want to say it's 3, but I can't remember. We're going to say it's 3, and I'll just stick with these. I don't think it's very beneficial to do anything else anyway. What I need is something with 2 blue or 2 red, and just that. Now we have this. If we do move there, what's going to happen? If we move Sprog into here, Newton's going to go and pull us 2 closer to them in a straight line. Well, it's going to be here, we should be safe from, well, no, we wouldn't. We'd be shot. And then Teleporter's going to get us regardless. And then Red's tag back grenade is going to move 1 and try to shoot us and cannot with my current rules. And so that's nice. So I think we'll just do that. We'll just move there. Oh, we can only move 1. We can only move 1. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I still have the adrenaline and can move 2. I'm just going to move in here. Pick up these, which is only going to give us 1 red, but we will cycle through these, and we'll have a blue for next time. That'll be nice. And then it is the bot's turn. So bots are going to go. Newton is going to pull me 2 closer. He's going right there. That is not good. Better than moving here though, because it would have dragged us right into there. So he moves us 2 closer, and with the Newton, they just are going to deal 1 damage to us. That's first blood there on my 2nd life, and then the teleporter gets to go. It's going to teleport to my space and shoot me in the face with the blue. And that is the teleporter. And if its adrenaline is unlocked, and thankfully it is not, it would also give us a mark. Then, let's see. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Then we go to red. So that's done. Red's going to go. Red's going to be using the tag back grenade. They're going to move 1 space closer to us. If the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage and 1 mark. Well, now he can see us. So we get 1 damage and 1 mark. 1 mark goes up here for next time they hit us, and 1 damage right there. Oy vey. That's not very fun. Because look at, we're like what? Not even halfway there. I got 2 people halfway dead, so that's nice. If I can short circuit them and lose them down, it's almost like dealing damage to them, so that's nice as well. Anyway, let's reprogram. So yellow, red. Blue gets skipped. These move down. Yellow, yellow. And then red. And come on, another red or yellow? No, it's a blue. Man. But blue won't be going this turn. What should we do? I think we just got to get into the fray, especially since blue can't go. So we can move 2 and pick up. Or we can move 1 and shoot. We're going to move 2, 1, 2, pick up. It gets us 2 blue and a yellow. Oh, I forgot we could have spent these to reload the heat seeker as well. So we get the 2 blue and a yellow. It's going to respawn something here. We'll just keep it face down and hopefully remember to do that at the end of the turn. And then I'm just going to shoot with the shotgun. So we're going to use the shotgun here. That is going to deal 3 damage to a character in our spot. We're going to make it this yellow bot. I think kind of not letting either of them get adrenaline yet is kind of a good idea. I get to push him 1 away as well. Let's push him into yellow because that's what the effect is. This goes sideways. It's the end of our turn. So what we need to do is respawn this. We can spend 2 yellow, as it says here. So the cost 2 yellow to bring back the shotgun. Sweet. Now we go to the enemy's turn. That is the Newton yellow is going to be using the Newton first. The bot moves 1 space closer to us. Okay, so we moved him away for no reason. I didn't even think. And the bot moves you closer to itself. I'm sorry. Moves us closer to himself. So we move into that room with him. If the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage. So we take a damage there. We could have also spent 1 blue, I think, to deal an extra damage, and we're going to do that because I forget. So that's going to go there. Let's see here. That's a pretty good turn. I think we did quite a bit. We're going to have to really nuke them once we get to it, though. So that is the Newton and what they did. We take that card away. Blue goes. Can't go. So they short circuit. And then tag back grenade on the red. And that means the bot is going to move 1 space closer to you. And deals 1 damage and 1 mark if the bot can see you. Okay, 1 damage, which gives us another damage from the mark, and then the mark here. Look at that. 5 more hits and we're dead. 1 guy versus 3 is very, very difficult. Okay, so I think at this point we just gotta nuke them, right? So let's take 1, 2, 3. Place those out here. Now we know what they're going to be doing. Red's going to be teleporting, so we're not going to be getting away from him. Her, rather. Okay, blue's not going on the next turn. That'll be nice. Let's see. Well, I think what I got to do is take somebody out. I got 2 people in my space. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is shoot with a shotgun after this. Electro Scythe. Oh, it's only going to be 1 damage though, but at least that's something, right? Well, I could also alternatively move 3 spaces away and shoot them. Why don't I do this? I'm going to shotgun. So 1, 2, 3 into her. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna blast her over that way with the shotgun. And then I'm gonna just move 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can do that where I can do a 2 and pick up, which blue's gonna teleport towards me anyway. Red's gonna teleport towards me anyway. Blue and red are teleporting to me. Tag that grenade. And if we can see these, they're not going to be able to see me, at least they won't be able to hit me. I think either way, they're teleporting to me, right? So I might as well still move there. So I'll move 3 there and stay. Now, enemy's turn. Tag back grenade says move the bot. The bot moves 1 square closer to you. Doesn't matter which way he goes. We'll have him go into light here. And he prioritizes yellow. That's the rules. Because he is yellow. If the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage and 1 mark, or total, but he cannot see us. And then We do the Newton, which is blue, teleporting. And they're going to hit us for 1. So we take a damage. And then orange or red is going to hit us. And they're also going to deal us another. We are going to be toast here in a moment. I'm hoping I can, get a kill off here. This is insane. Blue won't be acting, so that'll be nice on their next turn. Let's reprogram. Or let's program, rather. Tag Back Grenade and Newton. So we got to play this carefully if we want to survive. Then we draw 2 new ones. Okay, we have the Heat Seeker. The Heat Seeker is going to deal 3. The Electro Scythe will only deal 2. We could take out red this turn. They would not be acting. That would be nice. Why don't we take out red? So what I'm going to do is make sure I get out of yellow's sight with they have the targeting scope. So the bot's going to move one space closer to you. We do not want him to be able to see us. So all we got to do is move here. And then we are going to shoot red with the I Can't See You card. That deals 3 damage on red. So they're automatically a goner. We clear the board of their stuff. This gets moved back here, I believe. Red will not be able to act this turn, so it was blue. We'll discard that. And they go to their board until they respawn. It is now their turn, so yellow's gonna go. Remember, he's just moving 1, and he can't get me. And then, blue can't go this turn. Red is going to, respawn in the red zone. I think that's how it goes. And then that is it. Now we're going to take all these, and they're all going this turn. So the yellow's teleporting. Newton on red. Oh boy. And it looks like we are going to be a goner here, unless we can kill both blue and red, and that is not going to happen for sure, especially since we don't have any ammo. What we need to do is get some ammo, so let's just play it out and hope for the best, which the best is not going to be enough. I can already tell you that right now. All right, so let's do move to pick up. Okay, 1, 2, pick up. We get a red and 2 yellow. All right, and then we can do something else here. We could attack. No, I don't want to waste an attack. We need to pick up and just hope for the best, I guess. I'm not really planning it out that much because I think we're just dead, and I don't want to waste time and sit here and think while you watch me. So we will go to move to pick up. 1, 2, pick up. And these will respawn. We are going to get 2 red and a card. We're going to get the teleporter card. That's something. It's not the best, but it's something. All right, enemies get to go now. Starting with Mr. Teleporter, who is already going to be able to shoot us. He needs 2 hits to kill us. The teleporter bot deals 1 damage to us. And he gives us 1 of his adrenaline. It's not, thankfully. Blue goes. They do the tag back grenade. The bot moves 1 space closer to you. If the bot can see you, it gives you 1 damage and 1 mark. Boom. We died. We killed 1 once. We were halfway. I don't think it's really that. I don't think it's as difficult as you might think. This is my first playthrough, but all we had to do is deal 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more damage, and we would have been fine. And we would have taken all of them out. But that is adrenaline solo. I hope you enjoy. Let me know my errors down below. And if this is a game you're interested in,